Yes. City Extra here with a new video. I'm Lewis and above me is Jordan Taylor. Harwood-Bellis has signed a new contract at City until 2024. Guys come through the academy, City fan as well, so it's nice to see. We'll go through some of the details and what this means for both Taylor and Man City. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff that needs to happen. But before we get into it, guys, if you do like this video, please smash a thumbs up on the video. It just helps other City fans find the channel. We're going to go for 500 likes again. Those of you that watch all our videos know that that's our current target. We're going to try and see if we can get 500 in like every video in it now.
One like equals one prayer that Harwood-Bellis gets into the first team more.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, so guys, any help, that massively appreciated. Also, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button with the notification bell for daily Manchester City videos. And we'll be releasing a competition, a Christmas competition, pretty much today or tomorrow regarding a kit giveaway. So make sure you subscribe so you don't want to miss out. Also, follow City Extra on Twitter. We're trying to get to 100,000 and it'd be massive for us it'd mean a lot if you could go and do that. So thanks. Anyway, less of the begs and more of the Taylor Harwood-Bellis news. Great news, guys. This is good news. You know what I mean? This is, like I say, he's a City fan. He's come through the academy, been with us a long time. So it's nice, and it's nice when these players decide that they want to stay at the football club and not just get off.
It's nice to see him be rewarded with a new contract after that. Do you know what I mean? His performance has been really good. We wanted to see him more, actually. There's been an issue with, obviously, Garcia's playing a lot of football, whether that's us putting him in the shop window or whether that's Pep trying to flirt with him, do you know what I mean? Keep him at the club as he has been doing.
Them seductions.
Yeah. Trying to oil him up a little bit.
Ain't working, by the way.
Yeah, don't work, innit? Don't work, innit? He needs to let it go. But yeah, we want to see this guy a lot more. I thought we'd see more than what we have done already. He might play maybe tonight in the or whenever it is in the Champions League. But I don't know. But he's playing a lot for the Premier League. It's in the Premier League too, isn't it? The academy, and he's playing a lot there, and he's smashing it. And when he's played for City, he looks really confident. Yeah. He looks like a competent defender. He's got a really bright future ahead of him. There's a lot of, it's a rocky road, isn't it? So he just has to get over them rocks. Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff like holding him back. But guys, I think the future is very, very bright for Harwood-Bellis, and I also think that he's actually been given a lot of game time at the age of 18. Guys, remember he's only 18 now. I think he's 19 in January. I think I saw before. I think his birthday's in January, but he's already played in the 1920 season. He played 2 games in the Carabao Cup, right? 90 minutes, by the way, not just like little crappy 10 minutes appearances. He played 90 minutes in the FA Cup the same season, and then he's had the odd couple of games as well here and there. But essentially, he's getting a couple minutes. He's not playing massive football, but he's getting minutes. He's only 18 as well in a congested centre back position, which is difficult. So future is bright, I think. A couple of things that need to happen. First of all, we need to ship out Eric Garcia. He's holding the whole situation up. Right now, I mean, I'll keep saying this. I've got nothing personally against Eric Garcia. I actually really like him. I think he's a good footballer, and I know some City fans don't think he's all that, but I think he's decent, and I think he'll tear it up in Spain because it'll suit him. But you don't want to be here, and he's messing the flow. You know what I mean?
He's holding the line. So like, you know it is, right? In the queue for the bus. I've not actually been on a bus for about like 10 years, isn't it? Like, but still, say in the queue for the bus, and this guy's in front of everyone. And he's in his pockets trying to find all the 1p's and that. Do you know what I mean? He's trying to find the change and he's counting out the 50p and the pennies. You know what I mean? He's holding the line up, innit? Just get on the bus, man. Just pay with the 50p.
I get you. I'm not going to lie, bro. For a second, I had literally no idea what he was going about. And I was like, nobody's going to understand what the hell you're going on about. And then I remember when you queue up for the bus and the person in front of you is just like, oh, you're waiting for the bus to move. You're sat in your spot. And the guy's just there like paying with all his pennies.
Yeah, he's sweating.
Just like, mate,
you're like,
you've got places to be, people to see, and you're paying with pennies. I understand what you're saying, and I like that, bro. I like that. Do you like that? Comment down below. Has Jordan got a future in this type of thing? Or no?
Nope.
Anyway, sorry about that. Going back to it, I do think Eric Garcia needs to leave. He's sort of like, he's messing up the flow of everything for me. But we expect him to leave in January. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't. And then things can start, getting back to normal. We've got the 4 main centre-backs, obviously we didn't go through them. Tolson's already gone. So then really, unless I'm having like a massive brain fart, Harwood-Bellis is number 5.
Yeah, he's the 5th choice.
Which is decent, you know what I mean? Hopefully he can get, the sad thing is he's number 5, but right now he's number 6. And we've already had the sort of easy Carabao games, you know what I mean? So Yeah, I know he's played some of them, but yeah, I just think Garcia just needs to go in it. I don't want to turn this into a Garcia video, but he does need to go. But yeah, Harwood-Bellis, I'm looking forward to it. Now, a couple of things. the club need to have a long-term vision. I put this out on Twitter, right? I'm convinced that we need to have a plan. You can't just be like, oh yeah, he's our fifth choice centre back. I want there to be a plan for this guy, because I believe that he's got the minerals. I think he's got the minerals and the attributes and the skills to make it at City and be a first choice centre back in a few years to come. Because when I've seen him, he looks mint. I actually think he's more suited to the Premier League as well than Garcia. But yeah, City needs to have a plan. Whether that's going to be a loan deal, I'm not a massive fan of loan deals myself. Like I just think they very rarely work out. You know what I mean?
And if you stay at City, you surround yourself with the top players.
Yeah.
For me, I agree with what you're saying. He needs a road to the first team. He needs that, like, do you know what I mean, that path, a clear vision of, like, do you know what I mean? Like, he can see where he needs to be, the points that he needs to be hitting throughout the different seasons where he's at. And as well, then he can, like, you know what I mean? Then he can go spend time, like, in the first team, like, training with the first team, and he can be spending time with players like Laporte and Diaz and Stones and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? And getting, like, experience from these. Do you know what I mean? Ake's played loads of Premier League games. So, like, to get this experience from them kind of centre backs, it's kind of like how Phil Foden became a sponge and just sponged up all the information from, like, KDB and David Silva and became like a hybrid of the two. I'd want that from Harwood-Bellis as well, to go spend time with these guys, you know what I mean, that are in the first team who are smashing it, and he can learn a lot from these people, rather than when if he was to go out on loan, he's not going to be surrounded by as much quality as he would be if he was to stay at City. And he's getting a lot of academy time, isn't he? So
yeah, the thing is as well, with the loan deal, if he goes out on loan, he'll play. But I always feel, especially when it's a young player, if you go out on loan, right, and you make a mistake or you make two mistakes, you're out the team, because they've got you in loan. They've got you on loan, that team, to better their team, not to help you grow as a player. Nah, they're not asked. Look at Arturo Muric when he went to Forest. You know what I mean? He made a few mistakes and he was out. That's what happens. You're coming in to help the team. They're not interested in your development. I'm sorry to say, they're not. They're not bothered. They're there. They've signed you to help them out. So if Harwood-Bellis goes to a team, makes a few mistakes, boom, he's out the team. And then he sat on a bench for a Championship, a League One team? That's not going to do him any good. So if we do loan him, which, might be the way to go, not completely against it, I'm just not a fan due to the reason I've just mentioned. If he does go on loan, it needs to be like you're playing him, otherwise there's a clause in the contract where he's coming straight back. Because I'm not having him sitting. Yeah, I'm not having him training with your team in League One or League Two or wherever he goes, and then sat on a bench at the weekend. He needs to be playing minutes. He needs to be playing competitive football, because, like you said, bro, if he's not playing for them, then he might as well be in our first team, in our training sessions, defending against Sergio Aguero and Kevin De Bruyne and stuff. You know what I mean? It makes that's it for me. I just want there to be a plan. I hope there's a plan.
I just want a future.
Yeah,
I want a future.
I don't want us to just be winging it. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, he signed a new deal. He's here till 2024. We'll just sort of see how he develops, and you know what I mean? Nah. You know what I mean? We need to be like, this is your structure. We're looking to get you this many games next season. Looking at his record, and I've not got the full stats, but I think he's played about 2 games or 3 games 2 seasons ago. He played, I think, 2 or 3 games last season. This year he's played 2 games, albeit I think one of them he come on the bench. He's been on the Champions League squads as well, which is good experience. He's going away with the first team. This is good. You know what I mean? If we can get him a couple more extra games, maybe get him to 5-6 games this year. You know what I mean? We've got a FA Cup game, I think that's at home. Was it at Birmingham? So maybe he can play that. But then you've got Ake, you know what I mean? It's difficult, but I truly believe this guy could be a future City player, maybe a captain as well. I really do. What I've seen of him so far, I think he's mint. And I love the fact that he's a City fan as well, and come through our academy, it's good.
Oh, you know as well? I bet he says mint as well.
He probably does say mint, yeah. He says, yeah.
He's already got a tick in our good books, isn't it?
Yeah. But guys, I don't know, I'm just raving about him because it's another... I just like it when players come through the academy. When the players come through the academy, you feel like a connection. I mean, they don't even have to be English, you know what I mean? I don't care where they're from. If they come through the academy and they feel this affection for the club, you're buzzing, innit? Because you're like, yes, this guy loves it.
That's what it is. It's the affection, innit? You get that straight away, like the Phil Foden thing. Taylor, mate, if you're watching this, we've got high hopes for you in your future, mate. Future captain.
Yeah, don't be shit, otherwise we're deleting the video. This video's been deleted.
Yeah, it's done, mate.
Yeah. But guys, are you buzzing as well? Because we're buzzing. What do you think of his chances of making it? Say hopefully positive, but let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Like the video as well. We're trying to get to 500 likes. We'll see you in the next one.